Hmm?
Now the question is, what should I do? Should I beat the Lothric man? Or should I beat the Dragon man?
Don't know. Do you?
Dragon man or Lothric man, Katie? I beat... Did you beat that dragon boss without doing the plunging attack?
The wyvern?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course. That's the
Of
normal way to
course.
beat him. What?
No, without.
Oh, yeah, I also did that, yes. On the same run I did Yorm, because they're both weak to lightning damage.
I see.
They're like the same thing, actually. Just the arena is different. Fighting the dragon where you fight him isn't. So,
I'm level 82. I probably don't need the Silver Covetous Ring right now. Eh. But what if I want more souls? Alright, Carla, I'll go buy some of your spells even though I won't use them. Fire. Firestorm has a 2 FP cost? What? That can't be right.
Chaos Firestorm?
No, it's just Firestorm. Wait, Fire Whip has 2 FP cost? No, it doesn't.
2?
It says 2. This is not right. Right?
Doesn't sound right.
Don't stir up it.
Wait, let me... Cause I tested it out earlier, it definitely used more than 2 FP. Let me try this. Attune spell... Firestorm... It says Chaos Firestorm has 3 FP? What the fuck? Wait, something... Something doesn't like seem right. Something is wrong. Alright, let's see. That used like... I don't understand. That used 38 FP. Why does it say 2?
Right.
Why does it say...
Sounds like a bug.
That would have been useful against the... What is it? That
Oh, I never
boss.
gave you this either. Whatever, I'll give it to you next time. A Firebone.
Firebone? What is that?
Incendiary Bone of the Ancients.
Ooh. I don't have an incendiary weapon, but ooh.
You really need to. That's
Well,
still ridiculous.
I guess I could use the... What is it? That one we got in the DLC.
You know about.
You need this like
I know,
anything.
but I don't want to sit and I consider. Right?
You can always just go pay Moxie for one.
Goodbye.
What?
Lots of Iridium.
Don't stir up any trouble.
Ashen 1.
Ashen 1. Lothar Castle's probably easier than Archdragon Peak. Alright, I'll do Lothric. Osiris, the Consumed King. Or I could do the Unintended Graves. Choices, 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 choices.
The unintended graves.
Unintended Graves.
Hmm.
I know it's untended, but I like to call it the Unintended Graves. Because they seem unintended, right? I could just do the Unintended Grave and just kill that one. There's only one boss there. It's really quick. It's a pretty quick area. Let's do it. I mainly to rely on Pyromancy. Getting bad at using it. I'm pretty bad at using my weapon. Like I think I've beat the last like 4 bosses using Pyromancy. Cause weapon's not that good. It's kind of slow, and doesn't hit for that hard for how slow it is. Like you'd think for a weapon that is this slow, it'd like hit for a little harder, but it doesn't. What I'm saying is, well, this weapon sucks.
Why do you talk?
Why do I talk? It's how I get
Yeah,
words
you're
across.
you're just going on and on.
Do you prefer if I didn't talk?
I would.
But then how do you know what I have to say?
I'll leave.
Whew, that hurt. Ashes Estus Ring. Ashen Estus Ring. Cool. Cool. Soul of the Crestfallen Knight. Ow. Large Titanite Shard. Did you beat the Neo yet?
Beat? No. Game seems very, very, very. I mean, not like in actual content, but if you were to farm through all the modes,
Modes.
yeah. There's like 4 extra new game pluses, basically.
Interesting. Ah, man. Fuck. Ah. Oh my god. Magic just feels awkward to use in this game. I guess spells in general. I don't know. I keep losing my lock on to this guy. Super weird. Got 5% extra damage doing work. forgot how long the run is to Index Gundyr. There's no like bonfires anywhere. Maybe let's go back. Pretty, a lot of souls. Spooky amount of souls. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. Went to Ember. I want to see if there's anything else in this area if I'm embered. Oh, who's this? Oh, Naked Samurai. You can summon Naked Samurai for this fight. Maybe I can just fight him. You know what? I'm just gonna wear a Ring of Sacrifice just to be like extra safe. Because I have like 4 of them. Alright, Index Gundyr. Let's
It's not
dance.
Index.
Index Gundyr. More like Dead Gundyr.
Also, he's not even Udex Gundyr there, he's Champion Gundyr.
Index. That's why it's Index Gundyr. Woo! Fuck. Heal. Ow! Fuck, dude. This is also a really good song. That hit me.
Yeah, no, Neo has a ridiculous amount of stats. I think I've gone through like most of it now. I'm an expert.
Are you?
Not. No, dude. There's guardian spirits and synergies between them and like 10 different stats, like several different elements, and different types of enemies and a bajillion different random stats on like every part of a weapon. Like when you're low, you do more damage. You do more damage to these guys. You do more damage with these particular spells. These types of spells do more damage. Magic does more damage. And then there's like a whole bunch of soft caps and breakpoints and like stuff in all the spells. There's mystic arts. There's the 5 different game modes. There's so much stuff. But like, I just think the beginning of the game is like so off-putting. It shouldn't be like that. You should have more of the movesets available. In the first place, shouldn't be so lame. It's like a huge place with guys that like 2-shot you, and they spawn a billion of them before you even have a ranged weapon, and pebbles don't even work. So it's like, like I'll get through it, but like it's not a fun introduction to the game at all.
Sounds like Dark Souls too.
Like when most people
No,
then touch
Dark Souls 2 is fine.
You just described Dark Souls 2.
There's like a few hollows, is the problem at all. Like eventually Dark Souls 2 becomes like that, but by that time you have like, you know, items.
Do you
in
not
the
remember
build.
the first area? The forest of the forest?
Yeah, Betwixt or whatever, the place is easy. What the heck?
Not Betwixt. Oh, Betwixt, I don't even
That's the
consider
first
it.
place.
I'm considering him like, well, the tutorial.
How is that not the first place?
What are you talking about? That London was the first place.
Except for I don't even get any of my stuff from it. It doesn't even carry over.
farewell, Ashen One.
Which makes me sad. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna take me so long to actually like play that game. We'll see.
Yeah, I decided I have to use the Clarity Ring. It's just the game's way too, it's too frustrating without it.
I'm gonna make a build for you that has like 99 equipment weight. No clone theory.
Clan Ring is the best. Like, literally the best ring in this game.
Oh, it's not the best, but you have 4 ring slots, so yeah, you can pretty much always equip them.
It's the best ring in the game.
It's not.
It's okay to be wrong, though.
Like, if you manage your stamina properly, you don't actually need it. It's just nice.
But that way you don't have to manage it. Stamina management isn't a fun concept, it's just a
Like,
concept.
the Clone Theory in Dark Souls 3 is nerfed compared to previous games.
What the fuck?
Like, the best ring used to be the whichever one gave you extra iframes. I forgot the name. Got this blood ring or something. But then they nerfed it. It's still pretty good. It might still be the best ring, but it's more risky now.
Fuck.
You know what the real best ring is? The Calamity Ring.
Sure.
Makes you take double damage.
I know.
Best ring.
Jesus Christ.
I was gonna do that when I redo Hollow Knight. Play the DLC I never played. I was gonna overcharm, which makes you take double damage the whole game. Sounds fun. Cause like getting actually one shot is kind of lame, but taking extra damage sounds fun. Just watch while I eat ice cream.
This awesome stream. Ah, fuck. Fuck, dude. Gunder, calm down, man.
Yeah, Distortion is playing your favorite game on AGD, or wait, we're on SGDQ now.
The worst game in the Souls series.
Yeah, Dark Souls 2.
Does he hate himself? Because the game is awful.
He's pretty far in. He's almost done. Red Iron Twin Blade. I guess that's still the strat.
Okay, 2 tries, not bad. This guy took me so long my first time playing this game. It tilted me.
Oh, he's on Scholar the First Sinver.
Oh god, why would he do that? I like looked up the differences later and like it's awful. Like it's
Yeah, they're like
actually
90%
bad.
stupid.
Like they didn't actually improve the game, which they could have. They had like an opportunity to improve the game, but instead they're like drag and drop enemies. And like on the Steam store page, when you go to Dark Souls 2, they're like, "Are you sure you don't want the definitive edition with 64-bit?" where the developers intended you to play or something like that, something stupid like that. I'm like, I guess not, because I bought Scholar the first time. So they even just straight up lie to you. Because, yeah. Alright. Index Gundyr is dead. I guess you might know him as Champion Gundyr, but, you know, I know better.
Yeah.
Top hiking.
I don't know any of these people in the cache.
Alright, I got into 30 and Faith to 30. I do damages now. I do the damages.
Oh my god, his face! What the hell?
The thing is like about stamina management is you have to keep track of like counts, and I don't like to keep track of counts.
I mean, you look at the bar.
But then you're not paying attention to where you want to pay attention, which is the middle of the screen.
I suppose.
Actually, I had no problem in Sekiro keeping track of count, but it was pretty easy because you don't have to like keep track of. It was like one count. You don't have to keep track
I
of.
do feel like
multiple counts.
game designers should design visuals and color schemes a bit more for peripheral vision in mind, especially UI element.
Yeah, because green is not a good color for peripheral.
Like the border, like for example, in Borderlands, the cooldown for your action skill, like I always know when it's up, even if I'm not looking at it, because it does that effect, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But the cooldown for like my melee override, I have no fucking clue.
Who do you think this coffin belonged to? I guess you're not looking at my stream, but
I am now. What are they running next? Where are you? Oh yeah. I don't know. He's got to be a giant, right?
oh, it's probably Yorm. It's probably Yorm. yeah. Oh yeah, what equipment did you suggest I get? I forgot. The late game equipment, quote unquote. Quote
Did I?
unquote.
don't think there was much.
Leonard's garb, Lap's gauntlets, Lap's leggings, Arch
Oh,
Deacon
yeah.
White crown.
Yeah, it's the DLC junk though, so you won't have it till like the end anyway.
Is Arch Deacon White crown DLC?
No, you should already
Yeah.
have that.
This stupid thing.
It's the best light armor in the game.
Oh yeah, you have to go back to the deacons, right?
Yeah.
I forgot. I never went back and got it.
Yeah, and Leon, you can just kill Leon.
I already
so
have.
that's easy.
I already have Leon. I haven't bought his thing, but I can get it real quick. It looks
Yeah,
cool.
the others
so
you'll have to find some replacement for.
I think I'll go with Leon because it looks cool. That's actually the reason, not I don't care about the other.
Fashion souls. Dude, I wore like the executioner's garb with like parts of the Hamlet set or whatever that's all shabby and rags and stuff in Bloodborne. It looks awful, but it was min-maxed.
I feel like Bloodborne matters the least amount because like
It does, but I still min-maxed. Like ignoring the like strictly terrible armors of like all the good armor sets, there's like a 10% difference between any of them. So yeah, it barely matters. But still.
wait, I don't see this. The crown's not here. Oh yes, it is. It was just that guy's dead body was obscuring
Gotta
it.
min-max that. Like in Neo right now, I'm doing math, like really complicated math to synergize like my stats with the like these cross weapon stats you can get on like refinement for crafting that I don't even understand or have never done. And the total possible maximum difference is 5%. No matter how I do it, it couldn't change more than 5%.
Then there's no reason to do it.
Yeah, there is 5%. That's the reason. There's 5% of a reason to do it.
I don't understand.
5%, man. I don't know. I find the puzzle of doing builds fun in the first place. That's why, like, in Borderlands or lots of other games where you just, like, respec for every different fight or just, like, change your whole equipment for every different fight. I find that stupid. It's like, obviously the game is beatable. Obviously there's at least one method in the game to defeat the game. Like, there's no game that's not the case for. That's not interesting, right? The question is, can you make one build that can beat the game and not change it? Like, that's what's interesting.
Oh wow, Leonard's garb.
Additionally, most games make swapping like anything a hassle. Your skills, your items, anything. Like, there's some games, with quote loadouts, but none of them actually work. Like, if you change the position of any of the gear or whatever, if you have to upgrade the gear to slightly better gear, if you modify the gear in a new way, like,
I'll use the Katarina gauntlets. Those have a lot of stats attached to them.
if they work, sure.
They are actually my tankiest, but they look so stupid.
You'll get Havels when you go to Arctragon.
It doesn't look that
You
bad.
can use that.
Doesn't look that
Havels
bad.
might be
I thought
too
it was-
heavy though.
Leonard's garb is really weak. I mean, really light, so it's like kinda.
Yeah, Havel's leggings are the best leggings, and his gloves are pretty decent too. But I think Fallen Knight gloves? No, maybe they weren't Fallen Knight gloves. Northern gloves? I don't remember how gloves. But the Northern set in general is good. You could
Northern
look at
girl,
that.
what? I'm like looking at. I'm like on it on my screen. It doesn't look that good.
Well, compare the weight.
Oh yeah, it's like definitely lighter, but like the Fallen Knight gloves are only like less than a pound heavier, and they like are strictly better.
Wait, so this is 2.3, and yours is
3.1.
Katarina's 3.1?
No, Fallen Knight. I was using Fallen Knight.
Oh, Fallen Knight.
Katarina's 5.7.
Yeah, no, Northern gloves are better than Fallen Knight. Yeah, Katarina's over twice as. So yeah. There's like a whole chart sorted on weight ratio efficiency.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta min-max the weight ratio. How much of each stat does it give per weight? And then additionally, there's 4 different slots. So like, if you just pick that best item in each slot, you won't necessarily have the best overall stats because there's some outliers and stuff. So you have to do an armor optimizer and randomly combine and see what the best results are. And those results are Lap's Gauntlets, Lap's Legging, Leon Chest, and Arctic and White Crown.
God,
Just like in Dark Souls 2, they're the black dress.
This thing looks so stupid. I don't have like.
What? You're the Pope.
I guess it's not actually that bad.
You're the Pope.
If I don't look like a raisin. Alright, let's see what leggings I have that can replace them. Just the brass leggings are not bad.
How much weight do you have left?
Like, a lot.
Yeah, you probably want to get Havel's leggings. Then.
Oh, no, actually I can't wear, because I can't even wear Katarina's leggings.
Oh, never mind. You don't have a lot.
I mean, I can switch out gloves and get
Then just go with like Northern or something.
Northern is like not that.
Yes.
They're not that heavy though.
No, they're not.
No.
How much weight? Oh, 54. See something that weighs like 8 or something.
Between my gloves and I can switch out the gloves too.
Yeah, I don't know. You'll figure it out.
Will I though? Will I? Will I?
You could do a jailer cosplay. Oh, and by the way, the jailer's robe is actually.
I don't have it. I didn't want to farm. I don't want to fight those guys any longer, so I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah.
I could just get the brass leggings. They're pretty decent.
Yeah.
Alva leggings, also not
You
bad.
should just get Havel's.
Oh, be right back. I do need to put more points in. I need to put more points in.
Hmm.
What is it? vitality anyway because my vitality is like at 10. So I guess theoretically I could. Get more. Alright, Cathedral Knight leggings. I look retarded.
You look efficient.
This is just almost completely better than whatever. I think it'd be better if I didn't look like a zombie. Didn't look like a zombie. A raisin.
Well,
A raisin
you
zombie.
can fix it if you want.
A zombie raisin. I'm good. I could use a Persian stone.
Oh, and
I should want my Persian. I wanna
goodbye.
spend my souls on Carla. Carla, give me your stuff. Alright, I guess you have nothing else for me to buy.
Do stay safe.
Goodbye, Carla. So you're bought out. That guy's bought out. You're bought out. I guess the last person to buy it is the Miracle Lady. So I have a question about the Miracle Lady. If I buy a dark
Oh,
thing from her,
gentle
she
whisper.
like becomes evil, or you know, the guy tries to kill me, right?
Huh.
But if I can I still buy stuff off her when she moves back?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just buy dark stuff from her. Cause I want to kill him, grab his stuff, you know. The loot. I don't know why I even bother, cause I'm probably not gonna play this game again after I beat it. But I want the loot, you know.
Ah,
The loot. Increase vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take more damage. Is that a ring? It is a ring. I'll get the ring.
no.
Oh, I fucked up the silver cat ring. I couldn't get it.
What? It's the best ring.
I know. I forgot that you weren't supposed to join Rosaria's whatever until whatever.
It's the only ring that can one-shot invaders.
Doesn't matter.
They just chase you off a cliff and die.
I could actually just go get Havel Stud right now. Let's do that. Or I could just beat the Prince Man. Prince Man requires like going through the 2 areas though. Alright, I'll do Archdeacon. Oh yeah, you know this guy can summon Havel. Where is this guy? Where's the summoner? Oh, there he is. do decent damage though. Not really. Yeah, this thing doesn't do much damage. This build. It's okay. I mean, it's not bad,
Well,
but it's
no.
like
Fire weapons suck. Of course. Also, like, compared to what? Like, what did you use before?
Grave Warden Twin Blade.
Oh, well, duh. They nerfed the shit out of those.
They nerfed the shit out of Grave Warden.
Yeah, they nerfed the hell out of all bleed.
Yeah, but they still.
Well, okay,
they still-
technically they didn't nerf the weapon, they nerfed the item, but still.
I don't know. This
They
weapon's
nerfed the build in general.
I mean, it still did. I still felt like I did a lot of damage with it.
I mean, because bleed is broken.
I played it after the nerf. I'm pretty sure.
No, bleed is still broken.
This bleeds too.
Not as fast, but yeah, it can.
The guys with the crosses on their back, they bleed in like 2 hits.
Yeah, that's cool. No, it's more just split damage always sucks in these games, and fire damage gets resisted by a lot of.
I see. But it's fine because the pyromancies are OP. Well, they're not OP. They're good.
Yeah, that's true.
Chaos Fire Orb is pretty strong. What is the point of this shortcut? I've always wondered. Because, like, it takes you back to the beginning of this area, but there's nothing in the beginning of this area. Not even a bonfire.
I don't know, just in case you want to go there.
I guess. There's, like, nothing there, though. Maybe it's like intended to be something in the beginning of the area, but they just like didn't have time to do it, and they just left the bonfire. They just left the shortcut in. Because it actually makes no sense. Okay, how do I get the Calamity Ring? I have to like do the. I have to do the thing right here, right? Way of the Dragon. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Calamity Ring. I remembered correctly.
Yeah, time to equip it, right?
Nope. The hard mode. Ow. 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 I never use the weapons that the Titanite scales are used for, like to upgrade.
Yeah, the special weapons, the fun weapons.
Yeah, true. But unless you like cheat them in, it's kind of like you have to wait till like New Game Plus to actually use them, or it feels like you do.
I suppose.
And then even if you do cheat them in, then you're like you can't upgrade them until like late game, unless you cheat in some Titanite skills too. Knowing Bill, you probably do. Actually, did you?
I don't remember, but usually not, because they start out stronger than other weapons. You only need one for the first upgrade. You can find like one early.
Ah, dude.
Wait, is your thing chaos yet?
Yeah.
Uh,
Chaos Corvian Sight +8. Oh, I could probably get +9. I should probably get
Seems
+10.
odd.
I could probably get it. Why?
I don't know. It should do like 400 damage.
I mean, its AR is 400. I think. My attack
No, it's
rating.
not even close.
My attack rating is 400. Sorry. I mean, it's not +10.
Hmm.
I could probably make it +10. I'm just like, wait, actually, how many Titanite chunks do I have? Oh yeah, I could definitely make it +10. Just like
Oh, I guess
forgetting
it
to
is.
do it. I keep forgetting to do it.
Huh. Odd.
So what you're saying is I got ripped off.
I don't know. I feel like I should do more.
Like I said, only +8. Oh my god, not this guy. Come on. Okay. I should won. Thou was hearest my voice. Alright. Oops, went the wrong way. Can you kill this dragon? Well,
Hold on. I mean, you should be able to cover it. Yeah, you can kill that dragon.
hmm. Fact, like, well, I can't kill him.
What the heck? Beat him up.
It's gonna take a lot. I did like 40 damage to him. Yeah, I think I literally did 40 damage to him when I hit him. Jesus Christ, I think it's like forever. Ow. I'm gonna be here for like 20 years. It's not worth it. Yeah, I like hit him like 50 times and I looked at his health bar and it was like a tiny sliver went down. Oh, great, another summoner. Okay. Oh, you're getting summoned this time. Ricard. What do you think happened to Ricard's clothes?
No idea.
Did you ever fight the summoned Havel that this guy can do?
Yeah.
I never did.
Wait, I think. Well, he summons like Rickard and the normal armor dude. Havel? I don't know.
There's a chance you can summon
think
Havel,
so.
which is it's a pretty low chance. So it's like you have to like
I'm not sure.
keep going in and out until I would really like a bonfire just about now. Like,
There is one. You're close.
Jesus, man. It's been a while. It feels like. Should I pull this lever right now?
No.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go fight the Nameless King right now.
Oh wait, there's the bonfire lighter right here. Holy shit, man. That was long. That was stressful. Now, what stats do I want now that I finished all my thingies? I could get some more. If I get a little bit more vitality, I can equip those Havel. I can equip those leggings. So maybe I'll just get that. 1 point in vitality.
Well,
Level up?
then top take no.
Because I still haven't had like I still haven't hit the health thing I want to hit. The 1000 health. I think I can equip the Havel's leggings.
Flashing one.
Not Havel's. Katarina leggings? Yes, I can. I can equip Katarina leggings. Look how fat I am. Oh wait, they're not even that. They don't even make me that fat. Where is Havel? I forgot.
Up a ladder.
Up a ladder. That's good. That's a good description. Did I miss him?
I mean, do you want me to tell you like exactly?
Did I miss him? I must have missed him.
No, I don't think you missed them. So you have to go outside of the place you were, up to where the peak is and all the snake people are, and then when you're facing that, you turn around and look left, and there's a ladder.
I see.
He's up there.
Let's do the Way of the Dragon quest.
Um.
Isn't Hawkwood summon sign supposed to be here? Am I in the wrong place? Oh, there he is. There it is. Summon Hawkwood the Deserter. Alright, Hawkwood, let's climb the Dragon Peak together. Friendino. This guy's always bothering me. There we go. Hawkwood, stop. There's no one there to fight. Fuck. Hawkwood AI is so stupid. He like attacks like a bunch after the enemies are dead. Hawkwood the Deserter has returned home.
We're back.
Why did Tavil grow into stone?
Because it's a spell.
He didn't cast it though. What?
Oh. That weapon also has that spell.
Ah. Alright, the Great Havel monster is dead. Long live the new Havel no, I'm just kidding. He didn't. I think.
Remnants of Nazaith. I have no idea what that game is.
RPG? Probably. Sounds like an RPG.
I'm just gonna go back and watch a VOD for any speedruns I care about.
That's usually what I do. Keep on in the background of work.
Alright, Neo.
Yeah, it's like 1. I'm about to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna type one. I wanna restart though. That's why I'm playing. I'm gonna get back to the island and then quit.
Okay, so you said 400 damage, man. I feel like you're lied to.
Well,
The game lied to you, Will. Just definitely not
I
400
don't know.
damage. Well, let's see, it's 136.
I thought you could do 400 damage with the two hand.
It's just under. Oh, maybe two-handed it does. I don't know. I mean, how does the damage calculation work with the, is it fire and physical just like purely just additive, or is it like a weird?
Yeah, so there's flat defense and percentage defense, which is why split damage sucks.
So like, I mean, if you add up all those numbers, it's close to 500, but I'm not sure if that's how you actually do it.
Yeah, you can't add them first. You have to add everything of a type and then apply it against the enemy defenses. You can do that for each type, and then you add that total damage. So like, enemy removes 50 damage, and then like 20% of the remaining damage of fire damage, and then they do something similar to physical damage, and then you add the two resulting numbers. But what happens with split damage is it gets, the minus 50 twice. That's why like all the elemental weapons have higher AR but don't end up doing higher damage. Usually. They can.
Alright, let's go kill Hawkwood the Deserter.
Alright. So I'm starting a new game, and you're gonna think you're fucking retarded. Why are you starting a new game? And then
Wow.
you're gonna hear the reason, and you're gonna think you're even
fuck-
more retarded.
Alright, why are you starting a new game? I actually didn't think you were retarded for starting a new game because, you know, those type of
So
games are kind of like that, right?
yeah, but no, it's not like, oh, I want to do something different or a different build, then I have to change the classes or something. No, 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 no. It's for one stat point out of the 793 you get in the game. The first three you pick, you cannot change. You can respec the other 790, but not the first three. And I want to pick one of them differently. So this is what, like 0.18% of a difference.
Yeah, you're retarded.
Come on, man. Min max. It means the minimum, not the second minimum. Oh god, I gotta beat up this guy again. He was tough the first time. Actually, I kind of want to die to him and see what happens. I'm gonna see what's supposed to happen, because I feel like I wasn't supposed to beat him up the first time. But I did. I'm gonna die to him. Alright, beat me up. What happens? Like, you're supposed to go get a sword. And then fight him, but the first time I just punched him out. Seems like nothing. I think this whole tutorial area is just like pointless. Nothing happened to me. Oh god, the game didn't pause. Alright, menuing on the fly. Let's do it. Alright. Dungeon key.
I shall take what is rightfully mine.
Break. Strong key attack. Gosh. Oh man. These are very good, but it doesn't matter.
Alright, Hawkwood's dead. More like Deadwood, am I right? Am I right? Am I right?
You're right.
Hawkwood the deserter, more like Hawkwood the dead.
That is what neat. Direct, simple, we bring this in back. Pretty
Be careful. I guess I'll just stop here for tonight. What do I want to do next? I want to do Nameless King. I guess I could finish up Index Gundyr part of the game. I know it's not Index Gundyr, but let's see. I could finish the Champion Gundyr part of the game. Go to Lothric. Do the DLC. I'm pretty high level now. I could probably just get away with it.
Now that I know all of the rest of this is useless, I am gonna not bother with it. I'm gonna find a good weapon, then we're gonna beat up the boss.
DLC? DLC. DLC. God, Lothric Castle is gonna take a while. Ooh. It's like 2 areas. So, one thing about Dark Souls, I feel like, is the start of the game and the mid part of the game is always like good, but then the last part sort of becomes little like eh.
Agility damage bonus, nice. Hmm. It can get easier depending on your build and stuff.
Not easy. I mean like trivial.
Well, that's just super easier.
Yeah.
Could always level up less.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know like what is the intended like level? How what should I be?
What level are you now?
86.
Yeah, it's not that high.
I
I skip all that.
guess I haven't fought the Nameless King yet. Ironically, I'm trying to think of like what boss gave me the most trouble, but
You just did a jumping attack. I didn't know they had that.
deacons were interesting with this build. That's what the word I'll use. Interesting.
Yeah.
Ah, have Ashen one.
Hmm. I wonder if there's a speedrun of this game. Sure there is.
Ah, Ashen one.
Where the heck did I go?
Very well.
I have forgotten. Oh, fall damage. Well, good to know, I guess.
Okay, I'll just do Lothric.
Farewell.
I'll finish up Index Gundar, Champion Gun, Unintended Graves first, and then I'll go to Lothric. Let me just teleport there.
I can't stance switch. That's lame. That's super lame. This is not the way to go.